Every employee in Tobago, I call upon you tonight to listen. Because I tell you this, that your jobs are in danger. Every employee in Tobago, I call upon you tonight to listen. To listen. Because you see, if we do not listen, we could be in a position where tomorrow morning, if we make the mistake on December 6th, we could be in a position that we will regret for a long period of our life. And as a trade unionist, my brothers and sisters, I know of which I speak, of what I speak. I know and understand the language of labor, my brothers and sisters. And because I do, it is my obligation, it is my responsibility to warn the people, the employees of Tobago, of impending danger. Nobody can control Watson. Everybody knows that. And it was him who said on the platform on many occasions, one, that those people with the red flags, God forbid, if they win the election come December 6th, there will be no mercy for them. So let me talk to you PNM people who feel that you need to stay home because we win already, who need to stay home because the thing growing and be looking nice. Let me tell you something, PNM people. You have to go out the earliest on election day and place your vote. Because I tell you this, that your jobs are in danger. And if it's one thing we have to take seriously about Watson, is those threats, because we have evidence. We have evidence. When you look in the PSA, in the internal election, everybody who would have opposed him, he fired from the PSA. And I know of what I speak. More than those persons who he's promising to punish with disdain and treat with scant courtesy. More than those PNM people who may be employed in the various divisions. And let me tell you this, because of how the Tobago House of Assembly is structured, the secretaries are the ones who signs off the final employment contracts, of course in consultation with the administrator. So everyone who is employed in this administration, it can be assumed that they are PNM, because it's a PNM administration that would have hired them. It's a PNM secretary who would have signed off the contract, and they can be understood to be PNM. And I tell you, my brothers and sisters, all contract workers within the Tobago House of Assembly, be you PNM, be you whoever you are, you need to protect your job from December 6th. And you need to stay away, for God's sake, stay away. My brothers and sisters, more than that, more than just that, those contract workers, another point that they are making, and I hope you listen and understand, is that the Tobago House of Assembly is employing too many people. Where does Watson and his team want people to be employed? Ask yourself the question. And I'm not saying that the Tobago House of Assembly should employ everyone in the labor market. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But because of our peculiar circumstances where the private sector in Tobago is small, it behoves the THA to pick up the brunt of labor within the labor market. And so we have people working in the division of health. And so we have employees in the division of infrastructure. And so we have employees in the division of agriculture and education and all the other divisions within the Tobago House of Assembly, which amounts to thousands. More than those who are employed now, there are people who will be seeking employment as they come to the employment age and joining the labor market. My brothers and sisters, and though they speak about the private sector and people must be employed in the private sector and people and the economy must be driven by the private sector, yes, that's true. But I'll say to you, with every attempt that the Tobago House of Assembly makes and the government, they have some kind of resistance. You remember Sanders, my brothers and sisters? And now I'm seeing they talk and they cuss away Sanders, where thousands of people could have been employed directly and indirectly. They are now trying to cuss away Marriott. And my brothers and sisters, I want to tell you that their intentions are no good. I'm going to talk to you about this ex gratia payment because, you see, that links into the whole question of retrenchment. It links into the whole question of non-employment, because an ex gratia payment simply speaks to retrenched or severance benefit. It simply speaks to that. So you see them talking. We have the evidence with him in PSA. We have the utterances of their gurus and they themselves. And we have the fact that he's now offering severance benefit. And you'll observe that he did not give a figure. He did not give a figure because he could not have given a figure, because your ex gratia payment will be determined by your years of service and things of the sort. So there is no fixed figure. So when he, in his usual self, his usual umphy self, comes on TV and tell you these things, my brothers and sisters, stay far.
December 6th, take no chance. Protect your future. Vote PNM. Great is the PNM.